Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our time capsule dedication, December 5th of 2014. And our time capsule is going to be opened on October 31st of 2039. For those of us that still be around at that time, you can come here. This evening in our dedication, we'd like to recognize a few people. We have Commissioner Palos with us. Jim? Clerk Aragoni, Maria, if you'd come up here. Commissioner Dan Polk, come on up. And last but not least, never to be forgotten, Commissioner Nicole Novich Walters. We've been putting a centennial celebration on all year, and a lot of the mementos that are going to go into the time capsule here were gathered from some of the events we held this year, and those were things like Concert in the Park, our Autumn in the Park Festival, which we started a few years ago just to celebrate our centennial, although we will carry it forward. Other items, including the Images of America book that was written by Janine Kakmar with Sheila Sosnicki, that honor the past of the town, and also will be a good reminder of what happened during this year. What we're going to do this evening, and I'll ask the mayor for some remarks, then what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of list off what we're going to put into the capsule, and the mayor will pack it. We're not actually bearing the capsule this evening because we want to make sure that we try to preserve all the items on here as best as we can, and so we want to take our time in packing it properly, but it will be put into the ground right at the front of the Recreation Center, or as it's formerly known as the Community House, to be open in 25 years. So this is a significant historic building in town, and that's where the time capsule will be held and housed until it's time of its opening. So welcome everybody. I hope you enjoy this, and we're going to have pictures of all this as well.
Thank you all for coming this evening. This is an exciting event, and it's the last really in our centennial celebration. So without further ado, we will start the packing.
All right, we're going to have to turn that box over. Oh, holy cow.
All right, no cows.
Yeah, it's a very heavy box, and we're going to seal it, and
This is very heavy duty.
okay.
25 years, gotta last.
That'll last for 25 years. Let's start with the book. We had our centennial book. This is an autographed copy by the author.
Awesome.
We have our centennial issue of our newsletter, and this was from our October-November. We'll put a couple copies in. Hopefully one will hold up. That kind of contain a lot of the synopsis of our various events we had this year. This year's comprehensive annual financial report, the CAFA, from this year. So our financial documents of the village, what happened this year, as well as our village's budget for this year. We will have a building permit, and this was for our 100th anniversary, so we have the building permit. We will be also including pictures of our staff and our commissioners as we go forward. I'm going to look forward to down here. Congressman Dan Lipinski not only presented the village with a flag that was flown over the U.S. Capitol in honor of our centennial, but he also read into the congressional record a statement about the village. So we do have a copy of the actual congressional record from that day, and it was actually November 12th of 2014 when the congressman read into the record some of the history of Palos Park. We have our Autumn in the Park Festival flyers and posters, and our Concert in the Park posters, things we use for advertising of our special events this year. We'll get it in there. It'll fit.
We're going to put it around the side.
We do have our, from the Centennial Gala, which was just last month, we do have our program book that has a lot of names of our folks in there. We actually took a couple copies of that to put in, as well as the Centennial Gala coin that we had specially made for the event. Of course, if you want to try to pop that out. It's a two-sided coin which has our newer logo, as well as on the other side, the reverse side, the village seal. So that was given to every guest that attended the gala. Going back to a couple older documents, we are including the 75th anniversary book into here, just so we don't lose sight of it. There were celebrations before that. And also our historic and architectural resources in Palos Park. There's a listing of historical houses and properties in the town. We have our comprehensive plan that we still use to this day, so that we're including into our capsule. We had our Centennial Spring Fun Run in April of this year, and we're including all the information, including the shirt that was in there.
And whose shirt was this?
That was not worn. I'm hoping not. We did have a Centennial mug, which we still have plenty available if anybody wants a few Christmas presents. Our Centennial lapel pins that we're putting in here as well.
Very nice.
We do have our Centennial ornament. So for those of you looking for a unique Christmas gift tonight, it is available this evening inside the market. We actually did have a shot glass too, for those of you that wanted small glasses. The police department did add in their collection. They did make up a Centennial badge for this year that all the officers have been wearing during the Centennial year. And so one of the badges is being included in here, as well as their patches for their uniform, their arm patches, and their star that they wear on their bulletproof vest. So we will include that. We're getting there, folks. We do have some listings this is a listing of the village's current boards of commissions, such as Planning Commission, Zoning Board of Appeals, Beautification, Police Pension, the Courthouse, Historic Preservation, Palos Fine Arts, Recreation Board, Library Board. So that's going to be included in there. Those are the current rosters. We do have the Palos Park Senior Club roster in here as well, that they've included for our future viewing. We have some articles from the newspapers that were from this past year talking about our centennial year and including
Hold that one.
that one. So it's a fine edition of the regional news, and it contained not only some information about our centennial celebration, but also at the time our Autumn in the Park Festival. So this was back from September of this year. Okay, more rosters. We have the Palos Park Women's Club booklet and roster. We have the village's Distinguished Budget Presentation Award for this past year.
It never gets old.
Never gets old. This Illinois Centennial Awards. The Illinois State Historical Society provided the village with a certificate for our centennial. So this came out of Springfield. It was signed by the governor and the Illinois State Historical Society president. This is the actual congressional record, the larger piece that we talked about earlier. This document in this packet that we're putting in here is the dedication ceremony for Centennial Park. This was the village's first additional park that we've added after the Village Green. That was dedicated in March 20th of 2014, and that's the park out on Willcook Road. We do have a couple flags in here that we're going to add. First off is the village's former flag that we used up through about 2012. I'm not sure when it started, when we started using it, but it had a field of green and blue representing the water and the woods, and it had the tree in there. And then the new flag. The new flag is what is being flown up here right now. So we're putting in a new flag. This has been since 2012 when we redid the village logo and have been standardizing that use on everything that we've had. Recreational brochures from this past year to be added, including our Centennial Edition recreation brochure. And as you can see, our Centennial seal incorporated our logo in there. And unfortunately, we're going to have to stop using that seal pretty soon, I guess. And then, John, if I can slide this up, I just want to get to these two documents. These two documents here are original copies of restored documents that we found. These are the incorporation documents from the Village of Palos Park. One is from the state of Illinois recognizing Palos Park as a community, and the other is certification of a referendum that was held in 1914 to ask the voters of the community if they wanted to incorporate. So this was from the mayor at the time, and then this was the state of Illinois. We do have the originals. They are in the village council room. Those originals were restored and preserved by a museum quality restoration company. But these copies were taken before they framed them and finished it. So that's what we have going in here. We will add a few pictures in the next few days, and then this will be put in the ground under concrete and will be marked to be opened in 25 years.
Very excellent. And are we putting in Commissioner Polk's shirt or not?
That is up to him if you want.
Certainly not this one.
I certainly could devote one to the cause.
Thank you very much for attending. We look forward to opening it up in 25 years with all of you. So enjoy the great evening. We got lots in store for all of you. So thank you very much.
Watch the box.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, Santa.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Santa. Equal opportunity. The mistletoe.
Santa, are you going to help us turn the tree lights on?
I am. Yes, I am.
With a countdown? With the countdown?
Perhaps a countdown?
Sure.
20?
Do we want to have any children that want to help press the button too?
Me!
All right, we'll take a couple. Come on up here. Which one is it?
Me!
Okay. You put your hand on my thumb.
Let's count
And
down
we're going to count down
from 10.
from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press! Awesome job, guys!
Oh, what happened?
It doesn't even jump the gun. Oh, can you turn it off now? Oh, just joking. All right, excellent.
Very good.
Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, would you like to lead the children into the gymnasium?
Will we go?
Okay, let's make a path so Santa and Mrs. Claus can find their way to the gym.
All right, high five, Santa. All right.
Holy wee.
I high five. White day. Keep bringing those bells.
Ho, 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 Santa here. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho,
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. The bells on bobtail ring, they make our spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side.